YouTube, we are back here. Hello. Got some coffee. It's nice and early in the morning. If I look kind of bummy, excuse me. My hair's not done. I'm just kind of in whatever clothing. I just woke up. I'm getting a haircut in about 40 minutes. I got a little family photo shoot I got to attend. So we're here. We're going to look at a tier list. So I've noticed that there's a lot more JP info on this game. I think it was released before the global version was, or the North American version was, so JP's definitely had more time to study the game and create resources, evaluate, so forth. What's the phrase? I don't even know. Alright, so shout out, of course, to Reddit. Actually, let me see if I can pull up the actual post by Tokyudo. This man posted this sheet 5 days ago, so this is the most up-to-date tier list that I could find posted about, so it's the one I'm going to go based off of. This isn't going to give us a whole lot of information. I've seen people talk about how tier lists in this game are kind of weird because of all of the different combinations of arcs that you can put with characters. There's many different ways you can optimize a unit in whatever role that you have. Sometimes you have to build a unit a specific way depending on the arcs you have, but I'm just going based off the numbers. We can speculate from here, but I just wanted to showcase this tier list because I thought it was pretty cool. So this is a Japanese website, I believe, and it's translated into English enough so that we can see, hopefully, we can make sense of most of it. Here's something I need to learn by type: knight, soldier, sniper, magical creature, sorcerer, beast, god, spirit, plant, immortal creatures, or fish, dragon, machine. And then you've got your sexes down here. Here we go. I was gonna do this video earlier, but I was waiting to see if Alice would get a proper score, which it looks like she kind of has. So the newest release, Alice, they give her a 9.5, so she's definitely a top tier, right? Definitely a top tier. So this is the evaluation. This is special skill. Yeah, see, all this is not translated, so I could not. Oh, no, it is. Oh, that's really cool. Very cool. So we're just going to stick with this evaluation. This is just giving us details on the actual character. Gives us a very general score. I'm curious to see in the comments if you guys agree with this score or if you would change or rearrange anything. I just wanted to show this off. So they do have two 10 out of 10s. That's Blessing Rukiel and Swimsuit Tinkery. I'm assuming this, maybe not so much, but I'm assuming Swimsuit Tinkery is an event character that is maybe not in the general pool. Maybe she still is. That would be cool. But those are the two they have as 10 out of 10. Like I said, they gave Alice a 9.5 provisional. I guess they have some more testing to do, but gives us a general consensus of where she probably stands. Moving on, Shinto Lily, another 9.5. They have a good amount of 9.5. So if you've snagged any of these guys, if you got Lily and you're a new character like myself, you're sitting pretty. You're sitting pretty. My man Dill Mode is how they translate his name. I like Dill Mordo. I mean, Dill Mode is pretty funny. But, you know, B Squad for the win. Representing up here, 9.5. Oh, looks like they have the collab Miriam from One Time I Became a Slime. She's a 9.5. My boy Ray, who I've been maining. I've been rocking him as my main dude. He's a 9.5, so I'm glad I picked him up. And they've got Amber, Lagrobos, Logia, I know is a super good character. I brought him as support a couple times. He's melee focused. A good list of 9.5. Leon Prince. Oh, Leon Prince. This is the guy that we met in the event that just came out, in the Alice event. The one I think who was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a purpose," or something like that. They've also got the original Lily as a 9.5 as well. So I wonder if you're picking between the two, which one is better to rock. I'd imagine Shinto Lily because she's the newest edition, but maybe they serve different purposes. All right, moving on to the 9 tier, right? We got Zykes. He's a pretty cool character. I just recently met him in the story in the castle when you're trying to get to Blaze Garden. Demon Blade Shin is also a 9. We got Sirius. Oh, they only have 2 9 out of 10. See, I wish there were actual notes as to what qualifies them for their specific score. Maybe someone super knowledgeable can see what basis they're going off of to rate these characters. Because then it jumps right into the 8.5s, which Sirius, he's actually the first SSR I pulled. He was the first character that I pulled when I first started the game. So I'm actually not mad at that. Not mad at that. I don't have literally any of these top tier characters except for Ray. Everyone else, Alice, I'm skipping. Maybe I should summon for her. Maybe I should. But at the moment, see, I'm trying to wait for that next 10 out of 10. I want to have like 100,000 crystal. Nah, that's too much. I got to do a summoning video at some point. I got to do it. I want at least 10, so I need 30,000 crystals. I need at least 10 multi-summons to put out a character. Or actually, how many do you need? No, I don't even think... Do you get the tokens to purchase the character for free with unpaid crystals? I don't know. I need to look into that. So let's keep on going. So as I was saying, I do have Sirius and I do have... Excuse my pronunciations. I do have Claire and Dargion. I don't know. So I've got 2 8.5s. So that's a B, right? I've got 1 A. I've got 2 B characters if we're going based off grades. Then we've got Tinkery, Randy, Limaru. I've seen all these people in game. Thunder Sevia. I haven't played with her yet. So a lot of these characters are foreign to me because I don't see them even as friend supporters. Then we got our boy Zagras. You know, he makes himself known, at least where I am in the story. He's an 8. We're moving down to the 8 out of 10 tier. They've got Lyra Yashimaru. I see a ton of people rocking him, but they only have him as an 8 out of 10, which surprises me. Same tier. I haven't seen her in game. Phantom Thief Robin. I've played with him as a supporter a couple times. They got my boy Zex as an 8 out of 10. I'm not mad at that because obviously he's a character that's given to you for free. So that's actually pretty highly rated for a character that they're just handing out to you. Ice Sevia. Was there a Thunder Sevia? Okay, so she's got multiple forms. She's rocking multiple elements, but she's only at a 7.5. Yeah, Gorham I thought would have been higher on the tier list, but they have him at a 7.5. I've got Gorham. Vaughn, I think these are some collab characters. Lance Vale, they only have a 7.5. That surprised me. I would think they'd make him pretty badass. But also, this is a year and a half after the game's release, so a lot of these characters have been power creeped. It's inevitable. He might have been OP upon his time of release. We got Davin, who obviously is going to be making a return in the story at some point. He is the only 7 out of 10 character on this tier list. And we got Ruger. Have I seen him in game yet? I don't know. He kind of looks crazy. It's like a crazy little madman. Summoner Lena Prim Levet is at a 6.5. He's the only 7.0. Then we've got these 6.5s. Fal, Maiden, Thief Robin. So Thief Robin, did we already see Robin? Yeah, we had Phantom Thief Robin up here. So a lot of these characters do, or a good amount of these characters do have these multiple forms that they can go, you can pick either or to use. And we've got Dine or Dine, not sure how you say it. It says this person's a human, but it's got like a skull face. Maybe that's a mask. Again, I'm super unfamiliar with a lot of these characters. We've got Dora and Light Lila. Light Lila is the last 6.5. Then we move into the only 6 out of 10, which is Dora. Then we go into what is probably, I mean, you'd probably consider anything below 8 to be a scrub. But now these are the true scrubs. Rommel is a 5.5. I'm curious to know why. I've brought him with me a couple times. He seems like he does some good damage. But of course, early game, I think every character looks pretty badass when you're fighting the lower levels. We got our boy Shin, who I know it has to be a fan favorite because he's pretty dope. He's the God Slayer. They only got him at 5'5". Black Melza they got at 5'5". The original Rukiel. So not the OP version of herself up here. She's holding number 1. Blessing Rukiel, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But her original is a 5. She literally doubles her score with her upgrade. So same with Ray. He jumps up 4 points. The original Ray's only a 5'5". Gravine, not sure how you say it. He's a 5. This is an F. You're failing if you got these characters. Dang. Oh, see, the English pronunciation is Tilia. I've been saying Teria and Theria. Goodness. She's only a 5 out of 10. I'm using her. So I'm kind of, this annoys me because I've been putting some resources into her. She's ranked 5 out of 10. I mean, she's supposed to be my main healer. Maybe that's why she's ranked, because she only serves one purpose. I don't see her. She doesn't put up crazy numbers, right? Damage numbers. I just have her on the team to heal. Sometimes she launches an attack that seems like it does good damage, but guess not. Then you move on to the... Wow, they've got 2 of the like monster characters that you can acquire. They're a 5 out of 5. I don't think these are in any particular order once they reach their mark. White Melza. She's the character you get for free upon completing the like beginner missions. She's only a 5 out of 10. Goros, I don't know who he is. Phantom, Skeleton, those are characters. Blood Rose, oof, these are 4.5 out of 10s. Ew. Blood Rose seems like a cool character. I've used him a couple times, but he's a 4.5 out of 10. There's got to be something. I got to figure out what is determining these scores. You can get the machines, yeah, and then these are just the standard creatures that you can get for free. And then the last rank they have is 4 out of 10. They don't go any lower than that. And that's it. That covers all of the playable characters that are in the game so far. It's not a huge list. A year and a half. And I could count how many there are. 70 characters after a year and a half to play as. Not enough characters. I know gacha games that are a year and a half in. Look at Legends. I mean, how far are we along with Legends? 2 years? But there's like Dragon Ball Legends. There's like hundreds of characters available in that game already. And here we are a year and a half in and we've got only 70 available here. Maybe you could look at this game a little different because it's not it takes a long time to invest in a character, so too many characters might be overwhelming for some, but I think from a general stance, 70 characters after a year and a half, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of characters. That's going to take care of the tier list. Maybe I'll try and do a little research, maybe find a more in-depth description on why these characters are formed the way they are, but I just wanted to highlight this little list so that any new players watching, they could kind of see if they pull a character, where does it fall on this, I guess, most up-to-date tier list with little information, but you know, people like to score. People like to know the score of their characters. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. Of course, I'm always here to learn. And you know what I always say, work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.